brought our tinfoil hats out today.
They're definitely gonna butt heads
at some point.
We're still trying to get physicals, figure out how long that's gonna take, get people.
He's just like, fuck me.
Yeah.
Crank up the brainwaves, but don't let Elon have them.
Yeah, I know. Now I'm exposed. All right.
Oh man.
Yeah, welcome back for another episode of High On Nugs. I'm Eric. This is Oren. Our third guest may or may not, come by. She's got a bit of a headache. But we're here for, a very mysterious episode. I think there could be a lot of things going on behind the scenes here.
Yeah.
There's been some things going on in the league, that just don't quite add up.
It doesn't sit right with me, man.
So,
it's fishy.
I think we're here to get to the bottom of things.
Yes.
But, before we get to the most mysterious of mysteries, there's been some other, happenings around the league. I'd say,
Absolutely.
some low-key little trade skis here and there.
Mm-hmm.
What do we start with? There's one I've talked about multiple times on the pod that finally happened. De'Aaron Fox went to the Spurs.
Picks it off. Fox in transition, pulls the three, knocks it down.
Look, they've got to give him space because of his quickness.
That was, as a bit of a Fox fan and a big Wemby fan, that was my preferred destination for him. Seems like a good move. I don't think, it puts them on top tier of, actually competing for championships this year. But now they're maybe, one piece away if they can get another guy. They've still got a bunch of picks. They've still got multiple good young guys. They got Sohan, Vassell, Castle. If they want to go all in at some point, package some young guys and some picks and get another all-star level player, then we're looking at a pretty scary team.
Castle's good, man.
We don't really know
Castle's
Wemby's
good.
ceiling yet.
Yeah, we don't know.
But he's a scary man.
I think he's an alien, but we'll get into that later.
Or a scary alien pretending to be a man.
We're not going to conspire just yet. We're just going to talk about the minor trades. But no, that's not even a minor trade. It's just the more compared to the obvious crazy shit. But yeah, dude, it's Fox to the Spurs is a crazy. I always thought they had sort of a log jam there in Sacramento. Too many.
Malik Monk has been
shooter
playing
guys.
so well.
Yeah, he's
also,
he's the right guy.
That kind of maybe makes you a little more willing to get rid of Fox. Is that Monk has been balling out?
You still have DeRozan now. He can, that makes more sense now.
He would be my front runner for the Tony Shalhoub award.
Tony Shalhoub.
Thanks.
If you're gonna give that for
Huh?
season.
Malik Monk.
Yeah, for
You're
sure.
a goofball.
He is definitely the Shalubiest player we got.
Shalubiest player in the league, man. Shalubiest cat. since
We'll
the
wait to get
longest.
to the All-Star, the important awards like that later.
Yeah.
The prestigious Tony Shalhoub award. But yeah, so Fox, Sacramento. So what did they get back?
Yeah,
They honestly don't even remember that much.
Sure.
Was that some kind of three-way one? Who cares about Sacramento?
Yeah,
I did hear today they got.
Sorry, Zach.
Actually,
No one cares
I
about
did
Jalen,
like
sorry.
watching them, but specifically for Fox. Now that he's gone, I don't care anymore.
Sabonis is still awesome. He's just
Sabonis
not-
is good.
I actually think the Kings are going to be just fine without
Leading
Fox.
the league
The
in
Spurs
3%.
definitely got that.
He continues being Diet Jokic by being good in exactly the things Jokic is, in that this year where Jokic got way better at threes, Sabonis is the only guy better than him at threes.
It's true, man.
this year.
He's nice.
Although, we'll say Sabonis does not take heaves at the end of quarters, ever. I think he has 0 this year. And Jokic, if you take away his heaves, he's actually over 50% and will be first.
Yeah.
So he's bitching out of the hard shots where Jokic is, he's like, I got a 0.01% of making this.
He made one. He made one
It
earlier
helps the
this year.
team. It helps the team win. It hurts your stats, but who cares about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, but the other Kings one, they got Valanciunas for 2 second-rounders today as a backup big.
God
Where I'm
damn
like,
it.
could we have done that? Fuck. I was like,
He didn't have any second rounders.
He's borderline startable, but he's certainly a good backup to have.
That sucks, man. We really needed a good backup. If we get Garshawn Yabusele, I don't know if you already.
Yeah, I don't know if he fits the role we need as much, but dude, that guy's been balling. Yeah, big Yabusele fan.
Yabusele.
As we always say, if someone tries to tell you that he's a bad player, you know what you tell him? You say, yeah, boo
Fuck you.
silly.
You silly.
Yeah, boo silly.
That's funny, dude.
But,
okay.
But
I will say this. The Nuggets do need a backup big. We could use some depth in general, but we just don't. If no one's taking Sarich, I don't even know. And
yeah, we got
Najee, then we're fucked.
13. What do we got? 18 hours left of free agency. I don't think the Nuggets are doing anything. Let's be real.
Damn it.
We're missing the boat on all these. Let's see. Are there any other low-key trades to talk about before we get to bigger ones?
Yeah. Kyle Kuzma went to the Bucks.
Kuzma
for Middleton.
Yeah,
does that move the needle for you? I don't really care about that move, if I'm being honest.
No, well, I saw some people speculating maybe this could be a try to get them under the apron to make a bigger second trade sort of deal. So we'll see if anything else happens, but it feels like a lot of the big dudes are gone now on who are you trading for. Although, given one trade that we haven't talked about yet, nobody's safe. So anyone could be traded. Anything goes now. It's a new world.
It's a new order. Put your tinfoil hats
Kuzma
on
the Bucks. I'm not a big Kuzma follower, to be honest. I'm like, does that change anything?
Kuzma's a good player, man. It would move the needle for me if they didn't trade him for Middleton, who's been nice for them and one that helped win them a championship. I don't really care. I'm not that worried about the Bucks. If they end up beating the Knicks in the playoffs, which I doubt,
and
or
Chris Middleton,
Cavs.
the first 3 letters of his last name got it right, dude. I mean,
mid. Fucked up. That's good though. Yeah.
He's
took me a second to get that one.
But not too exciting. And from what I hear from Bucks fans is that he's been actually worse than mid this year. Coming back from injuries, he looks like he might be kind of cooked and not moving as well, not as good defensively and stuff as the old Chris Middleton of old.
Somebody take Saric and Najee for Bruce Brown, please, or someone. I know we would lack big depth, but I don't care.
Well, I will say Najee has strung together a couple good games. He's, I think he's reigning 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, of the game, not year.
That is something.
Back-to-back games.
That is something.
Not the year. That's far away. But a couple games he played well on D. In his limited minutes, he had didn't he have a 5-block game or something?
Yeah, he actually is a good offensive rebound. He's not a bad player. It's just that
I was saying at least when people shit on the other bigs that we have and stuff at least Najee can get boards and stuff and seems like he hustles and tries out there. Saric just looks like a plastic action figure that you have to have someone else physically moving his legs for him.
Hasbro's starting lineup.
So, I don't know. That one, you need someone else to operate him as well. So then you're just
unfortunately
2 guys on the court.
Fact,
I don't know.
dude.
It just doesn't work out that well.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But, all right, I guess we can get into the bigger ones because I can't remember any of the smaller trades. The one we thought would be the biggest trade coming around here that everyone was waiting for, Jimmy Butler, finally happened 20 minutes ago or something.
Yeah.
Pretty recently. We're probably one of the first people to talk about it on a pod, although
That's
it probably
good.
won't get released for a couple days, so,
We are doing it right before the trade deadline. This is a good time. This is a good timing.
Exactly. So it's good we waited a week because we got a lot more spicy stories to talk about.
We got spiciness. We got spicy.
Jimmy Buckets. He,
Buckets.
didn't work out in the T-Wolves. His teammates hate him.
Yeah.
Didn't work out in the Bulls. His teammates hate him. Miami Heat seemed like it was going pretty well. He made the finals a couple times, but now coming into this year, his teammates all hate him, and the team suspended him. Yeah. He seemed like he wasn't trying at all the last couple times we saw him out there.
That's true.
And he finally forced his way into a trade. He's going to join the ultimate culture setter, Draymond, in Golden State Warriors here, and Steph in exchange for, what was it, Wiggins, Schroeder, Slow-Mo, and a first rounder. So those are all decent, playable guys.
Trade.
It's not any
sides...
superstar back, but they're all playable rotation dudes for sure. And a first rounder. It's not
a bad move,
especially given
not a bad move
where where Jimmy's value was, it seems like the Heat, they're already like mentally moved on from him. They didn't really want to play with him anymore.
Yeah.
For the Heat, it seems like a good move, I'd say. They got some extra pieces. They were already doing decent without him. Hero's a first-time All-Star now.
And they got younger, too, you know what I mean? Like, they got some good role players.
They're already kind of a different team now, moving on from the Jimmy life. And they got some young dudes.
Yeah.
And now they got Wiggins. They got Schroeder in there, run the offense. They got some options.
Question.
Yeah, it doesn't like make them a top tier contender or anything, but I think it helps bolster their depth a bit.
Makes it more interesting. Question: are you surprised Zion wasn't moved before the deadline? I mean, maybe
it isn't over yet. It isn't over yet.
3 p.m. Eastern, it'll be.
Not really, because I think his value's at like an all-time low probably after missing so many games. Like, I don't know. Are the Pelicans ready to just give up on him and move him?
Probably.
Maybe.
Probably.
Yeah, but who's even going to trade for him?
I don't know.
They're probably
that's
not
question.
offering shit.
Send him to Charlotte.
Like, we'll give you a second rounder and Najee. So here you go for Zion.
Send him to the Hornets and just let them be this insanely talented team that never plays healthily together. Healthfully.
I mean, this Pelicans team... Okay, so DeJounte Murray is now injured for the season. They officially played 0 games with their intended starting roster together.
Yeah.
Kind of sad, if I cared at all about the Pelicans fans... or I mean, if I was a Pelican fan, if I cared about the team, that's kind of frustrating. As a team that maybe had some potential, McCollum, Ingram, Zion, and Murray.
So those are good players.
They're all a little injury prone, especially Zion, and then kind of just some bad luck on it, just never lining up, and they've been one of the most injured teams, and they're at the bottom of the league, for it. But that's how it goes sometimes, and some of the times. Sometimes that's how shit works out, though, where a perennially good team has one down injured year, like the Spurs getting Tim Duncan. Isn't that what happened with them when they randomly had the first pick for like the one time they're bad ever?
Yeah, the basketball gods like the Spurs. They just do.
The Spurs maximize being bad for exactly 1 year and getting the best possible return.
I think the Spurs are just like...
I guess they were bad for a couple years before Wemby, right?
Yeah. If the Lakers are the favorite child of the NBA... then the Spurs are the ones that they're blessed by the basketball gods.
Yeah.
Like, the league might not...
True. I will say Spurs blessed by the basketball gods, Lakers rigged by the NBA.
Yes. We'll get into that later. There are reasons why...
It ultimately ends up...
We haven't even started to conspire yet. Just wait until later. But I will say this. The Spurs, for sure, they played really good fundamental basketball for so long that I think the basketball gods were like, yes... We will give you Wemby. We will give you
they're just
Duncan.
like, who hates the Spurs? I guess unless you were one of their rivals in the times where they were beating you or something. But it's like they were just small market team, great coach. They had like a bunch of humble dudes, no ego, that played the right way, and then won probably more chips than you would have thought. So I don't know. They're always a team to root for. Seemed like I wasn't like super diehard, but
yeah, I'm glad that
who hates on the Spurs?
I'm glad that the Spurs didn't snag Jokic back in the day. We got very...
Same with, another organization that would just never do wrong by their players. Nice homegrown players. Never do them dirty or anything that I always, thought fondly of. The Dallas Mavericks, They're always loyal to their players.
Until now.
Always, just stuck by their guy. They weren't a bunch of free agents. It was homegrown players they drafted.
We were always going to build up to this. Do you want to get into it now?
Which leads us to our next one. So
the reason why we are...
just come out and say it. Luka's on the Lakers.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The reason we are here for this...
everyone's been talking about it for 48 hours now, or whatever, however long it's been.
It's already being talked to death on the pods, but...
And it's almost, I said, it's like on its face value as a trade... It's like not even worth discussing. Wait, I did remember getting super off topic. We didn't discuss Jimmy's fit on the Warriors. I think the Heat improved.
I like
how do the Warriors look? Giving up Wiggins, Schroeder, Slomo. I don't think he got that many minutes.
Yeah.
But getting Jimmy buckets is he gonna be like reinvigorated, now I'm motivated Jimmy, because he wasn't looking very good last we saw him, but he was clearly kind of pouting and like wanted to force his way out.
Well, I'm going to lean on the two things can be true at the same time motif, that they are better because they have Jimmy buckets now. It's also not going to matter because the West is too stacked, it's too deep. It's a bloodbath out there. The Warriors, they could get past, I mean, Phoenix is not, looking too hot. They could surpass Phoenix, but even so, I don't see the Warriors getting more than maybe the 10th seed. And even that's still going to be a struggle. They lost some guys.
I don't know how to judge them. I want to see him play a couple games with Jimmy and see what that looks like. Because I could see it working out or like not at all. But
yeah, I don't think they get that much better in my mind scheme. I think the West is still tough. I mean, maybe it'll be like a Warriors-Kings play-in, and that would be insanely fun.
I will say, do you think it's a good fit with having Jimmy, who seems like a 3 or 4 time locker room cancer now, on a team with Draymond? Is that a good thing? Do you think Draymond will keep him in line, or are they going to end up beating the shit?
They're definitely going to butt heads.
At some point.
It's definitely going to be another fight, but Jimmy's going to fight back. Honestly, though, it's also like...
Well, even not
but
physical
the Warriors'
threats,
culture
I think
is so healthy.
I was going to say the respect level, I think, is going to keep him in line more than the threat of Draymond punching you. Yeah. But the fact that these guys have won rings together, Steph and Kerr and all of them are well respected. Jimmy's not going to come in and be like, I'm the guy, I'm number one over here in the Warriors now, because that doesn't make any fucking sense. Obviously, Steph's the guy,
Jimmy's been in the league for a while, right? And he doesn't have a ring, correct? He does not have a ring.
He's dragged some sorry teams to the finals,
but
no, he hasn't won.
That's what I'm saying. If anything, the ramifications are the Warriors could be a dangerous play-in team and fuck someone up. But I don't know. I'm not buying it. I don't think that they're that much better. I don't think they're getting past the play-in. Or maybe they get to the first round and lose there. But
I think, again, maybe it's an improvement a little bit. But, yeah, the West is so tough. And it's the top couple, bro. Does it make them better than us or the Thunder or the Rockets or something? I don't think so.
Definitely doesn't make them better than us.
Or even
that experience could
this
pay
new Mavericks team now. The
Mavericks are dangerous. Mavs are more dangerous than you'd think. The Rockets are inexperienced. I think that if the Warriors
get the record against good teams is actually like pretty good. I'm starting to they are young and inexperienced, but I'm starting to be more of a believer. Especially,
I'm just thinking in a playoff setting against the Warriors.
I don't know if you've seen Amen. His last
he's nice.
Like 4 or 5 games. He is on a tear. He just had another 25-point triple-double last game, I think.
What?
And
I saw
he's
them
been
lose.
going off, dude.
I saw them lose to the Knicks, but they had the lead for most of the game, and it was only because Brunson went off for like 42 and 10 and 6. He was crazy.
Yeah,
Brunson is a fucking monster, dude. On a team full of like talent in the Knicks. Brunson, anyways, that's not what we're talking about. But he is.
Yeah, imagine a team that had someone like Brunson with someone like, I don't know, like a Luka and like a Porzingis or something. Like, imagine if one organization had all those players. But
there's no way they let all those players slip through their fingers, right? There's no way.
That'd be crazy.
Okay, for the record, the Dallas GM, we can all agree, is cracked out. Whatever he's on.
Okay, so back on topic. Luka got traded to
fucking stupid,
I was about to say to the
man.
Mavs. A former Maverick, Luka Doncic.
Why couldn't he have gone to the East? Why did he have to go to the fucking Lakers? That sucks, dude. Now LeBron has a successor.
The Luka Laker era has officially begun.
Now the LA has a successor for LeBron.
Yeah, now crazy. The league has a new obvious future face of the league. He's a young, handsome, all NBA player on the big lights, the big team with the most fans, the Lakers.
So shitty, dude.
It just lines up so well with what you would think the league would want anyway. That it's like, what is going on behind the scenes?
Why did the Lakers not
this is why we brought our tinfoil hats out today. Because, like I was going to say, it's almost not worth discussing at face value, this trade, because it makes zero sense if there's not something else behind the scenes.
It's crazy.
There's nobody that thinks it's reasonable.
Why
it's better off discussing what could be going on that would make this make sense.
Number one, and the question that brought it in my mind is, why did the Mavericks not shop Luka around? They never made it public. They took
Okay, so at least their stated aim was like, we don't want, a disgruntled a superstar that if we shop him around and it's public, that then it gives him and his agent all the leverage, and then, but that, I don't know, you're only assuming that like you shop it around and it goes wrong and you don't find a deal.
You're gonna find a deal
like
for Luka.
If you find Luka, I don't know, he might be the singular most untradeable talent in the league, just combining how good he is with age and, I don't know, just you would get, I think, if you make that public and start a bidding war for it, there's just no way you don't get like 5 first-round picks and a star player. Yeah. I think like to end up. Okay, so we didn't mention if somehow people don't know. Luka was traded for AD and a first rounder. Well, Luka and a second rounder, I think they gave away. Was traded for AD and a first rounder. And Max Christie.
Max Christie, yeah. Max Christie is actually a nice piece.
Oh, and you gave away Maxi Kleber. I don't think he's playing a lot.
Dog,
and,
who gives a shit?
Somebody else. But, yeah. The Mavs just, it seems like they got fleeced, man. I mean, so if you're the Mavericks GM...
They did. I don't care what anyone says.
Obviously, the most obvious thing is to do is just, like, not shop Luka and maybe give your team, that just went to the finals.
Then you
just traded for Clay and seemed to make your team better and seemed like they were gearing up towards like, okay,
I don't get
this
it,
team
man.
can be good.
Actually, I do get it, but I'm not going to say it yet.
Even if, you decide this guy that led us to the finals, you know what, he's fat and lazy and doesn't play defense and we need to shove him out for somebody better. I think, like, if you go to like the Thunder and say, "Hey, give us Chet and 5 first-rounder picks,"
they do it.
Would they say no to that? Like
you
can have Shea and Luka together with how good their team is right now.
I'm actually happy that didn't happen. So
if you go to the Nets and ask for like Claxton and Cam Johnson and every pick they have, like
they
5
would do
or 6
it.
of them, like they would easily do that.
They would do it.
I don't know. It seems like there's so many teams that, like, and you're hearing now reports of all these GMs that are like, we're salty we didn't get a chance at this. Like, we would have offered more than that for sure.
Yep.
And I don't know. It's just crazy. So, back to onto the conspiracies.
Are we going to do conspiracies now? We're going to do them now?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to conspire now.
I got a couple, big picture kind of...
Get them off your chest.
Could be behind it. I mean, the one people are saying, like, the NBA is behind this because it's good for the league. They need a new face of the leagues. TV, ratings are down, supposedly. They want something to get excitement. And Luka on the Lakers certainly is that. So,
yes, it is.
Like, the mechanism for that, how does that really work? Technically, the NBA is made up of, 30 owners, and at least several of them would think would be against that sort of thing and not want their rival Lakers to be benefited.
That's why they didn't let him in on it until after.
These are also all rich people, and the NBA does do revenue sharing and stuff, and maybe they just realize that, it's better for if our rivals bring in enough more money, it's better for everyone. Everyone gets a cut. I don't know. Okay, another conspiracy.
Yeah.
The Adelsons, the billionaire right-wing casino owner people that own the Mavericks now after Mark Cuban sold out a few years back. I feel bad for him too. He seems salty about it. He once tweeted about how, like, he's like, if you catch me choosing between my wife and Luka, like, catch me at the lawyer's office prepping the divorce or something.
Mark Cuban?
Mark Cuban said that when he was in charge. Yeah. And so I think, some reporters have asked him about this, and he was just like, I don't make decisions anymore, no comment. He's just like salty. But like, damn, dude, maybe you shouldn't have sold to evil fucking people. But anyway, the idea behind that one is that the Adelsons are planning on pissing everyone off in Dallas, tanking the sales, getting lower ticket sales, so that they can move to Vegas. And they can be the Vegas.
You're gonna say that.
So that they can be the Vegas team instead of the expansion.
You're gonna say that.
Which, I don't know, would the league really do that versus just give LeBron a new expansion team to own in Vegas, which, he wants to do?
Yeah.
Why would they move an existing team that is in one of the biggest, metro areas in the country? Like, Dallas is pretty big.
Yeah.
I think it's not really a small market one, I don't know. That one, and then if this move sort of does come around, then everyone will look back on this deal and be like, this was super sketch. So, I don't know. That one seems, speculative for sure. but I guess we'll know in a couple years if the Mavs are ever trying to move cities. So, another one, Nico Harrison.
Yep.
Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe he's just, I don't know, an alien. Maybe he was having an aneurysm.
He is an alien.
Maybe Rob Pelinka got him really drunk, and they just were having the time of their lives, and he was just feeling it. He was,
check this out.
He was feeling the Molly really hard that night, and he was just vibing, and he's like,
AD,
He's like, you know what? Mentally, if I just let go of the Luka, my problems are all solved.
Yeah.
But no. But what I was gonna say is that he's a former Nike executive. That's how him and Pelinka knew each other. Pelinka was like Kobe's agent or whatever, and Nico Harrison was like the Nike side guy of the Kobe relationship. So is he just setting this up for Nike? Remember, Luka is signed by Jordan Brand, which is a subsidiary of Nike. And is it just a plan to sell more Nike stuff?
Yeah.
Luka already, I saw he's jumped to the #1 jersey seller. He was like number 6 or number 5 before this. And yeah, him on the most popular team. He's those Luka 77 Laker jerseys are hot.
Crazy. Why is he still 77? That's a garbage
sell
number.
Shoes or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how this stuff works, but this one again is we're all just speculating. But if Nico Harrison, it seems like all the Mavs fans unanimously hate him now. I feel like it's pretty likely he gets driven out of that job in the next year or two, unless they immediately win a championship. And if so, is he just going to take a job back at Nike immediately? And then it would look a little sketch, and then it would kind of add up, and you'd be like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Those are most of the main ones. The other one I heard is just as the Mavs seem to be putting out there publicly, Luka's fat, Luka's out of shape, Luka, he doesn't keep up with his body and stuff, but that, it just seems so stupid on its face, because it's like, damn, well, if that is true, and fat Luka can put up 34, 9, and 9 for a season or whatever.
Yeah, send him to the
then
Heat.
Imagine what he can do when he gets in shape. Jesus Christ.
Send him to
You're
the
saying
Heat.
he's better than everyone in the league except maybe a couple players while not being in shape? I don't think that makes the trade any better. You know? To me, that just makes it seem like he has even more untapped potential.
I agree. And then the one conspiracy.
So maybe it's even worse than that. Maybe, I don't know, Luka has cancer. Maybe Luka's an alcoholic. Maybe Luka's pregnant. I don't know. These are all things we can speculate about.
Yeah.
Because why the fuck else would you do this?
Yeah. I was gonna say. I have a conspiracy as well. Mm-hmm. Spoiler: Elon Musk. He's behind this. Okay. And they
Luka,
just,
as a young child in Slovenia, signed up for early Neuralink test trials.
He did. This is
even
true.
Though this wasn't invented by
This is true. They can't get me, dude.
They
can't
put
get
chips
me.
in his brain.
My brain is safe, dude. My brain's already fucked. Plus,
And this is why we've got the hats.
this is why we got the hats on, man.
These are Elon proof.
These are Elon proof. Starlink is not getting me.
We're gonna start a web store soon to sell our Elon proof
hats. Mine, if you want, this is supposed to be a bucket hat. As long as it's Elon proof, I'm happy.
Look, the way you put it together is more like a fucking hat. Am I right?
It's true. I'm gonna hit the club with this soon. But what I really want to talk about is that Elon Musk just recently, coincidentally, he is now a special agent of the government, or special employee of the government, or whatever. Really, he did it so he can make himself richer and go into the, commerce chamber. He can fuck that shit up. He can access it. He can do whatever he wants. Somehow, he has beef with Luka, or Wemby is his alien agent. And he wants to make life easier. He said we can't have these two in Texas.
Ooh, wait.
Put him in L.A.
Okay, good. New theory. Wemby's an alien. Elon's the only one that knows.
Elon's the only one that knows.
Through his space satellite stuff. So they have this awkward moment of like, you can't call me out publicly. Yeah. I know you know I'm an alien.
I know you know I'm an alien type shit. Yes.
So,
And also that Neuralink thing's real too. I think Elon has Neuralinks in a couple players in the NBA. I think it goes all the way back to Rodman in the 90s, dude, low-key. He was the first subject. before Elon was an evil.
You know why they call him the Rod Man?
The Rod.
They put rods into his brain and tweaked them to turn him into a dress-wearing, tattoo,
marrying himself type guy. Yep.
Person.
On top of that, too, let it not be lost in the sauce.
Put some moon rocks in here, because we got to take it to space.
And Tim Donaghy got a Neuralink from Elon Musk. Look it up, real thing. It could be. It could be, and that's what conspiracies are all about. It's more important that it could be real.
And in order for our conspiracy to get any better than that, we're gonna need to get a little bit higher.
Ooh, I need to get a lot higher, bro. Yeah, absolutely. Can't all be aliens and Jimmy Butlers.
Time when the foil had to go backwards. Now that's when you know it's really happening.
Yeah, mine can't go backwards. Actually,
so what do you think? We each face one here.
Yes.
Wow.
I don't understand.
Get it like a crack addict.
Bam.
Now we've gone to the moon and back.
Oh yeah. Blasted off.
And still retained our brainwaves.
Yeah. We still got the brain cells.
So now, that we're back and a little bit higher.
Yeah.
I guess we've said about all we need to say about Luka. Clearly something's going on. The league rigged it. Or Nico Harrison, some kind of a plant.
Yeah.
Or Luka's an alien or pregnant. Clearly. One of those. Well, I guess on the flippity, we didn't really talk about the other side of that trade. AD is on the Mavericks now.
Yeah, AD's on the Mavericks for
sure. To pick back up on the other side, that was, in Nico Harrison's words, he thinks he's making the team better in the immediate term.
Defensive,
He thinks, AD's one of the best two-way players in the game. They're going to be they want the team to have a defensive mentality.
JK and I, we've had a vision in the culture that we want to create since we've been here. And the players that we're bringing in, we believe exemplify that. And, we think defense wins championships.
Luka is a sloppy fat white boy who doesn't play D, and that's not what we need.
So funny,
just telling it like it is. So, AD is one of the best two-way players in the game. I'll give him that. But I think offensively, we've both kind of criticized him. He does seem kind of to shrink out of the big moments sometimes. He had, that one 2020 miracle run where he made clutch threes on us and stuff, and they won and ship. But outside of that, he doesn't seem like a reliable top scoring option. Yeah, like the first 10 games of the season or something, he was the league's leading scorer. You know, he has stretches he can score 30 points a game and stuff, but you know, overall now, where's he at? He just has those moments he kind of disappears and stuff. Mm-hmm. Doesn't really like make his own shot. His outside shooting's unreliable. He's a great finisher guy. He's athletic, big dude that can dunk if you've got playmakers. But you've got only Kyrie now on Dallas, basically, as a playmaker.
Is AD a top 10 player in the league? Because I think he is. He's close, if not in there. So,
I'd have to map it out, I guess, who exactly my
there's a
top
lot of
10 is. He's definitely not like top 5.
Yeah.
There's a clear, you know, Jokic Shea is the first tier.
Yep.
Then it's like a Giannis
in there
Tatum,
for sure. Tatum in there
Luka,
for sure. Luka for sure.
You know, maybe some other guys that I'm not thinking of.
I don't know. Bron's definitely still in the category, in my opinion.
Yeah, debatably.
He's still in that category for me. Yeah, so there's a lot of competition. That being said, I do think he's like a top
He'd be
tier
hovering
player.
around that 10 or 15 or top 20 mark at the least, you know.
Yeah.
But
But that being said,
but Luka is just better now and younger and less injury history, even though he's missed time this year. Generally, there's a reason, you know, Chuck and the guys on TNT, his nickname was Street Clothes, that they used to call him.
Yeah.
They can't win this series without Street Clothes.
I'm not even... You want to explain that?
I call him Anthony Street Clothes Davis because he's always in street clothes.
Because that's usually what he shows up in, you know. But
I know. And AD's a great player, but
he's been on a healthy stretch.
Luka's a generational player. He should have been a Mavs lifer. You know what I mean? They really fumbled the bag, so to speak, with Luka, bro. And I just...
Do you think there's a world where this AD, Kyrie, and Clay team does anything?
Oh, they'll still be great. They could be great this year, low key.
I mean, yeah, they got like a
but they sacrificed
2-year window, maybe, you know.
Yeah. And they might, dude. Look, we're gonna look hella stupid if they win it all with this team, which would be crazy. But it's not out. They could go to the finals. This is a crazy team that has that ceiling, but I don't think they will. And I also think that over the next couple years,
it seems
you're sacrificing
very
your
all
future.
in.
Because Luka's 25, right? 25.
I could see this team working. I'm generally.
It
I
could
would
work.
say,
it's just not worth it. What do you sacrifice?
As a basketball player, I'm generally a believer in Kyrie. Yeah. But this seems real all in on like. If Kyrie plays great all postseason, I could see them making a run.
And he might.
But you're very all in on that.
Gamble.
If he has off games, or God forbid, he gets injured, you have like no other playmakers.
Yeah, man.
It seems like Clay gets worse with Luka gone too. And yeah. But maybe, I mean, the Mavs were like a pretty good defensive team with like Lively and Gafford. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It just seems like a weird fit. Then now their coach just has to suddenly switch everything up completely. Like now they're suddenly a two towers, you know, Cavsy team.
Yeah. The Cavs are doing good though.
But yeah, I mean that's working for them.
That's working for them.
But it's definitely a different approach to like a double playmaker Luka Kyrie team. Yeah. The 1 year that they spent together healthy, they made the finals. You know. Yeah. No. It didn't seem like something you needed to blow up.
They just fucking made the finals.
The only year that they both like were healthy played together. You know?
That's so crazy, bro. That's arguably like the saddest part is that they could have cooked. They were cooking. But I mean, again, you never know in the NBA, and I do see this as like
and I think
potentially
a lot of people are like, this was just maybe. Dare I say, maybe there is no conspiracy. Maybe Nico Harrison is just a Luka hater and just really high on his own supply, sniffing his own farts.
Stupid, dude.
Good buddies with Pelinka, where they're out fucking having a beer or two. He's getting them all loosey goosey. Pelinka's like, I don't know. That is what happened. Luka's fat. Is he even gonna re-sign with us? We're only the Lakers, you know.
It's not even cool.
And he just fleeced his ass.
Yeah, man.
And I'm tired of people telling me what I can't do. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it right in front of your face. I'm going to chug 15 beers right now.
And I've seen some funny ass comments about it online and stuff too. Everyone is just roasting the dude. Especially he's given a couple talks where he's like, you know, proudly talking about how he did this trade and it makes us better. And it's like, bro, this is like bragging to everyone about how you just, you know, bought all these gift cards for a prince in Nigeria.
You know what, Toby? When the son of the deposed king of Nigeria emails you directly asking for help, you help. His father ran the freaking country, okay?
It's like, bro, admit it. You got scammed. You're telling everybody. Keep that shit to yourself.
That is so funny, bro. I did see the press conference with Jason Kidd. I did watch the highlights of that. That was wild, bro.
He just looked so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That first one with him and the GM. The GM's like, yeah, we were both in this together. And I think it's great.
So we're still trying to get physicals, figure out how long that's going to take, get people.
He's just like, fuck me. He's like, you know, like, and like strategically, I'm sure it's just like throw everything out the window now and just like start over.
So pissed, man.
Shit.
AD is a good two-way player, no doubt, but this is fucked up.
Yeah, I hope he can stay as healthy as he's been these last couple of years because, you know, he's always had issues with that before. Hope they can find a way to get him and, you know, the Gafford Lively thing working together, surround that with some shooting.
Hey, look, if you're Mavs fans, this one's tough. If you're
signed,
Lakers fans, then, dude, the rich get richer and you're happy, so...
Yeah. Lakers, I will say, kind of an awkward fit for now, too. They already needed bigs, kind of, and then they traded away their only good one.
Maybe they'll have a deal tomorrow. I hope
and then how is the LeBron-Luka fit? I'm sure it's fine, because LeBron can do everything.
LeBron's
so it's like,
man.
As long as he's like willing to adapt his role or whatever, he might have to be a little different, but it seems like
he wasn't consulted in this.
There's nothing that LeBron is bad at, so if he has to play differently, it seems like just have him do that. You know?
Real quick, I know we're not doing this from a Nugs angle, but I'm just gonna say for the Nugs, you took away the one dude who can actually like make Nikola work, like, you know, offensively. He has to work versus AD. He's beaten him a couple times. We've been good against Lakers, but AD's balled out, and he's always gotten his shots on Joker. Who's going to guard Joker now on the Lakers? Maybe you don't need that, but you do, because Joker's going to put up like 50 points.
Yeah, Jokic gets to extra feet. Well, I mean, look, are we ever worried about the Lakers anyway? Come on, we kind of own them, and it feels like we never lose.
Yeah. Now, in this part of time, yes.
I felt like we all beat them anyway, and then this only helps that probably for the short term. But long term, it's kind of like it's a more... once they move on from LeBron and build around Luka and make him the face of the franchise. The fact
it's going to be must-see TV either.
They're the fucking Lakers, so they always get way better free agents than they should and way better trades than they should, just like this one. So knowing that, they will be able to rebuild around Luka and get some kind of crazy team going within the next 5 years or some shit. But
I do know Tim Donaghy...
assuming he re-signs there, which he probably will.
Yes. I'm pretty sure earlier in this podcast I said Tim Donaghy got a Neuralink from Elon Musk.
That's the cheating ref guy?
It's the dude, the cheating ref guy who went to jail, and the Kings, he made them lose against the Lakers in the playoffs. It was like 2002 or 2001 or something. Yeah. And it was historically...
Was he in on that one? I remember...
said he did it. He said it was rigged. They said they rigged it.
Yeah.
And I tend to believe it because that one's historically like the most sketch-like called game. But that being said, I don't know. The Lakers just usually get shit to go their way.
I heard
and
who was it? I think Bill Burr or someone ranting about this recently. Like he was like, they had some guy take the fall for it. What, you think he was the only one who knew? Like he's like, if I'm a referee, like how if you're shaving points or something, how many games can we ref together before you know what's up? It's like you want to pretend the rest of them just didn't know anything. That they weren't all in on it. That fucking Scott Foster with his just like Chris Paul's 0-16 record against him or whatever. That there's nothing fishy there. Like I don't know, but
absolutely.
And I guess to maybe slightly off topic, but I've heard NFL wise a lot of people talking about rigging stuff, with the Super Bowl coming up. A lot of people think, maybe these Chiefs going on a three-peat.
I think they might.
Hear a lot of talk.
I think they will. That's my bet. I think they will three-peat.
Well, specifically to talk about the refs favoring them in all these 50-50 cases. It seems to kind of always go the way of the Mahomes team.
I'm willing to take that. I'm willing to follow that logic.
Is there something going on there, too? I don't know.
Maybe not. I actually don't watch that much NFL. I'm a huge basketball guy, and I watch college basketball. Michigan State's my squad. Go green. But anyways, yeah, I don't know. I haven't really watched enough to say, but I have seen the playoffs, and I've seen the past years. The Chiefs have always been getting the lucky roll. I think that charisma. I think they feel like the Warriors of the football. They're having their era right now, and I think they will three-peat.
Yeah. Alternatively, if you believe in the power of positive manifestation,
and winning culture,
mindset, and setting your mind to making things happen, legitimately, Taylor Swift just got millions of more fans that are putting their minds to Chiefs winning.
They're manifesting. Shout out Taylor Swift.
So, just saying.
Her fan base literally took on Ticketmaster and won, so they can do whatever they want.
So it could be that there are just millions more people that are, rooting for them and wanting that to happen, and that is manifesting it to happen in the physical reality. And so...
Sure.
It could be,
Taylor
Swift influencing metaphysics instead of just referee collusion.
Oh, dude, that is hilarious.
So, we're just out here floating theories, for a conspiracy episode.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't even have a tinfoil hat on for that one.
Yeah.
But, you could.
I got hacked by Elon 10 minutes ago. 12 minutes ago.
Yeah, actually, the last 12 minutes has been Elon.
Elon was... he's in there, bro. You know what I mean?
Can we put that online that we had Elon on the show?
On the show.
For 10 minutes he hacked into our brainwaves.
He hasn't left yet, but he has. Yeah, he's been a major influence on the discourse. I will say, with the Warriors and the Chiefs thing and the Taylor Swifties and everything. I will say there is a swagger and an experience that comes with winning and just having a winning mindset. The Nuggets have won a ship, and I'm just going to say this is a more broad episode, but I want to get this in about the Nuggets at the All-Star break. I believe in this team. I think that they could make a run and win the ship again. I just, are they as deep as they've ever been? No, bro. But do they still have the best player on the planet? Jamal Murray's showing life, showing real life. If AG is healthy, if everyone's healthy, MPJ put up 36 the other night. You know what I mean? This team can win. Even if we don't make a trade at the deadline, I really think I want a new big and get some other, but
that's true. We have been, it started off, I think, it's been 3 weeks now since we recorded the last one, so I think we started off our first week or so, if I recall, killing it, was that we're on our stretch of just Jokic had a third quarter triple-double every game and didn't have to play the fourth, pretty much. No. We're winning. I was even thinking, next pod, we're going to come back undefeated and be we're going to kill everyone. No. But things hit some snags. We didn't quite, win them all. We did lose a couple. My memory's failing me now. I'd have to look it up.
It's a long season. They've also clutched out a lot.
So we've dropped a couple.
They've clutched out quite a few.
But I remember, in general, we've been looking good, and I think more promising than whether we lose or win an individual game, how people are looking. Murray's kept trending positively, and I think that's honestly the biggest key on this team. If we have superstar Murray, Bubble Murray, or 2022, whatever it was, championship Murray playing, this is a championship team.
Agreed.
And if we don't, it's pretty hard to think that we can compete with the really top teams. Even if everything else goes well, we kind of really need Murray playing well.
We need Murray playing well. But also, he's
had a lot of 30-point
them threes. He's great. If he's healthy, we're
CB also been playing really well recently.
Westbrook's been injured right now, but the All-Star break should help with that. And even though he's older, he's an Iron Man. Dude, I like the Nuggets' chances,
we beat some shitty teams in February here.
I like the chances.
End of January, what? Okay, we lost to the Knicks. We lost to the Bulls. We lost to the Timberwolves. That's right. We lost 3 in a row there randomly after our win streaks.
I think the Nuggets versus OKC would probably be the toughest matchup for us in the playoffs. But, there's other teams that can't challenge us. But I think we can legitimately beat every team, and then it would be a real bloodbath with the Thunder. But
Timberwolves had their career 3-point record, or Ant did something. Vucevic.
Strother's shown life. Okay. Strother's hit threes, man. So Watson, if he's healthy, can be a good guy.
We had a win streak, a random 3-game loss streak, and then another win streak. So I'd say back to maybe we righted the ship here.
Yeah.
It at least looks pretty good. I still think in the playoffs I would still feel pretty confident against a team like the Rockets or something.
Yep, experience matters. Chemistry matters.
The Thunder, they don't have that much playoff experience, but they have been so damn good.
They're good. They're good, man.
That we'll see. We
will
definitely need
beat anybody.
We will need everyone firing on all cylinders. It seems like to beat the Thunder. They seem so consistent. Shea never has an off game in his life.
He's going to be the MVP this year, which is good, though. That's a good scenario for Jokic, dude. I'm just saying.
Well, in the recent era of the Jokic era of the NBA, as some might call it, he
has won a bunch of
when
MVPs.
He doesn't win an MVP, he wins the Finals MVP. So
that's prophecy.
So that's
they beamed me that straight to my head, bro.
If they don't give him the MVP, that just means he's going to get the Finals MVP.
Yeah.
So
That's
I think what we would prefer.
Yes.
How we'd like to keep it.
Yes.
Keep it high.
Yes.
Should we get it even higher?
Yes.
We could.
And then I have an idea.
Do very futuristic space sort of bongs.
Yes.
I don't understand. Impossible.
Robots haven't won yet.
Yeah.
But back again, higher than ever.
So high.
What conspiracies should we conspire to next? I think it's time for a draft.
A draft.
We shall draft basketball teams in the most mysterious.
Mysterious.
So I'm not gonna lay down any specific rules and just say vaguely pretty much anything goes, but the theme is mystery.
Mystery is the theme.
Conspiracy draft.
Okay, our theme of mystery.
To go with all our big conspiracy theories, we would like to draft the best basketball players from mysterious backgrounds.
Yes.
I think
You're gonna
or like a conspiracy. I guess you can go however you want. Can I go first?
Yes.
I'm gonna take Wemby because his real parents are aliens and he is sent here from the future.
What's up, fellas? I'll be here.
I like that.
That is my conspiracy behind him.
Yes.
But I was also thinking, characters from, mystery type things. But I think I was just thinking mystery origins. And I legit think he might be an alien. So I think that counts.
All right. Good pick.
And he's 12 feet tall.
Good pick. Question. Can I draft Scooby and Shaggy as a unit?
My God. Someone's coming in. We were saying mystery, conspiracy sort of draft.
Mystery draft.
Vaguely. So whatever that means to you, I was going to say a character from a mystery movie, but then I decided on picking Wemby because, and my conspiracy was that he is an alien from the future.
Beamed
and,
oh my God. All right. So we can really go all over with this. So that's your first pick?
Wait, actually, more legitimate conspiracy that I actually believe about Wemby. He is 7'5", I think. And they list him at 7'3" sometimes.
Why would they do
that? They're underplaying it. Okay, I think he wants to.
To make us feel maybe he's still growing in and makes them scared.
Looking good though.
And so they want to keep it on the wraps.
He's at least 7'4".
Yeah, okay.
And I think he's officially 7'3".
Yeah, he's definitely taller.
Okay. It's like KD is listed at 6'11", but come on, he's 7 foot. He just doesn't want to be a 7 footer.
Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair.
I get that. Okay.
And then I was asking Eric, can I draft Shag and Scoob as one position?
Only because they drive the mystery machine.
Okay,
yes.
Perfect.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
They're in. Yeah. Okay.
So
they're contained in.
I'm taking the mystery incorporated the best two characters. Obviously, I'm sorry.
Huh? Just a little practice. Go ahead, Scoob. Try to sink a basket. Like, try to get past my defense. Okay.
Go, Shaggy! 2 points for our side! Yay!
Okay.
We'll just skip you next round.
Yep.
Since you picked a double.
I picked a double. Skip me next round. It's worth it because these two have crazy synergy. Crazy. If they're hungry, if you're like, dude, if you win this basketball game, I will give you 5 bologna sandwiches.
I'm also
or 5 vegan sandwiches, whatever they would be like, I'm gonna destroy everything.
We've also done enough of these drafts. I'm like 90%.
Hungry.
We keep repeating characters. I'm like 90% sure that we did at least one of Shag and Scoob, if not both of them.
Probably for
worth it.
I think for the cartoon one last year.
Okay.
But
put them in the all-star reserves of
we've got at least a starting 5 now of multi-drafted characters, and I've considered other ones for this draft that I was like, damn, I've drafted him before, but I might have to go with it.
Okay,
it's just mysterious. I had to get it.
Yeah,
there's some that are good crossovers.
Okay.
Plus, it'd be hilarious.
Now I'm gonna get my brain into draft mode, thinking mode.
Yeah. Mystery.
You say mystery.
Something mysterious.
My first thought, I'm just gonna go with the first thought, is it's a fan favorite back in the day, a little action. Have you ever heard of X-Men the movies? There's a marvelous woman named Mystique. Who I believe is quite mysterious. And she can, she's like blue and I don't know. What texture she is? I don't know.
She can shapeshift into
She can shapeshift into anyone and kind of sliver, and she's kind of sneaky the way she gets in and gets around.
That's a good draft.
I like Mystique, yeah. I'm going to start with her.
She seems pretty mysterious.
My leading lady.
You never know who she really is.
Exactly. Come on now.
She's
she can intimidate the opponents on the other team.
She would just shapeshift as the tallest player.
Exactly, the best player. So, good luck after that one, you guys.
All right, shit. I am gonna have to say something very mysterious. I honestly can't think of anything good, so I'm just gonna say the best and most mysterious show that I'm watching, and the tallest person I can think of from it is Irving from Severance. I think Irving B.
You are going to get spoiled!
That makes me fucking sick. Well, what do you care? Those rich fucks.
Somebody named Claude X. For me, you see, the art is the struggle.
Not only a great ball player, a great student, but a beautiful human being. We show love.
Much love, much love.
Why beat around the bush?
I play for money.
John Turturro seems taller than the other people there, so I think he has a little advantage there. Okay. And you know what? He's a little old, but I bet he can ball.
Yeah, he can ball.
And he's very stickler, devoted to the rules. So if he became that devoted to the game, like he used to Kier and Lumen.
He claimed he beat Adam Sandler in one-on-one basketball before.
You and Adam Sandler, game 11, one-on-one. What's the final score?
Game 11, me and him?
Yeah!
11-8 me.
How are you beating Adam Sandler?
I beat him one-on-one.
Have you?
Yes, but he's never beaten me.
He did say that.
Adam Sandler's always balling.
Adam Sandler can hoop. That's what I'm saying. So, like, if this dude really put his mind to it, let's see. Maybe.
And you know, Turturro in Big Lebowski is a baller.
Yeah.
Different kind of baller, but
for sure.
Different type, but still be balling.
Yeah,
but definitely balling.
Yes,
big balling.
All right, so you're gonna skip me because I did draft Shag and
God.
Skip.
You get
I would
skip
have
a
been thinking
road.
way harder if I remember that.
Turn it up a
I
notch.
started
Crank it up.
Deep.
Yeah.
Crank up the brain waves, but don't let
Crank
Elon
up
have
the
them.
brainwaves.
Yeah, I know. Now I'm exposed. All right.
Oh man.
Thank you. Yes. And
we've already succumbed.
See, now I feel. Okay, yeah. Now I'm on the level. Okay. Mysterious creatures, mystical. It could be ghosts, perhaps. It could be. Who's really speaking to me right now? You know,
Elon Musk, but not with that hat.
Not today.
Not with that hat.
Not in this moment.
Yeah. He's trying to beam you.
Okay. Fuck. This is kind of hard because I feel like it's so wide open that
it's so
like,
vague that
so
I know.
hard.
It's like, just say whatever.
Yeah. I keep, for some reason, I keep going to like aliens and
anything
like
that
we
seems
just did that.
mysterious to you, you could draft.
You're right. Okay. I'm gonna say the mystery will go to the first person that pops in my head as I'm talking right now is Bigfoot.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Bigfoot.
He's definitely like giving me like
were saying that
DJ
earlier.
vibes. Like,
I don't know why I have that saved AI art image of Bigfoot on
There's
there.
a picture of like Bigfoot that I can see.
Possible it was
That
from
is
a previous
mysterious
draft,
pick, dude.
or
You can't find it.
maybe we were just fucking around with images. I don't know.
Probably, but you know, I don't really need that anymore since I was protected.
Bro, what if Bigfoot
I mean,
was
Now that I'm cranking my brainwaves enough, let me protect him from Starlink.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Bro, what if Bigfoot was like on load management and they never saw him in the game and they're like, dude, that's
like, does he really exist?
Yeah.
And then the last game that they need to win to make the playoffs, he suits up.
drops 50.
Somebody make this movie.
Yeah. The ideas
Making
are
a team
fun.
of monsters and Bigfoot
Oh my
is
God,
never
that's
there,
great, that's
and then
great.
the one time they need him, he blows everything up, dude. Anyways.
Damn it! I feel like I had a good idea and I'm forgetting now.
My bad.
Okay.
Oopsie.
How about you know what? Deep cut. No one's gonna get it, but I believe his name is Rudy from the Mighty Boosh.
My name is Rudy van der Sanio, jazz fusion guitarist.
Open your mind. Let us begin our quest.
He has a door in his head.
God.
There's a door in his head.
And he's very mysterious. And he questions everything.
Everything should be questioned.
But does it really need to be questioned?
So now I'm questioning what I said. I take it back.
But are you really questioning it?
Yes.
Now I'm quite confused.
Okay.
But are you really?
Now I fucking forgot. I had something that came to my mind.
Alright, now Oren, you get another pick.
Okay, I'm staying in the cartoon universe and I'm getting Courage, the cowardly dog.
Like I totally don't understand a word you're saying, little pink dude, but I am feeling your fear.
Dog.
That's so good.
Because he lives
It's
in
a very mysterious show.
I mean,
He lives in the
are
middle
you
of
the
nowhere.
grandpa? The grandpa or Courage?
I'm drafting Courage, and
that's
I won't reveal why until I make my next pick. But I'm drafting
Abandoned as
Courage.
a
Okay, all right,
I'm
not
building
mad at
a
that.
team. I have an idea.
Not mad at that.
He was found in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gone up against
Eustace bag.
He's gone up against
creepy
some
stuff.
crazy, sneaky, and scary, mysterious, and he always wins.
Yep. Okay.
He's the man.
Actually, that's true. He does always kind of.
And he
come
usually
out
just
on top.
settles it with just like kindness and
That's like a
understanding.
favorite like late at night show I like to have on in the background. Courage.
Yeah, like
Fucking all right.
I was off.
Sloan desperately wants in here.
I think he stopped. We'll see. He did not.
It is a mysterious clawing.
I'm gonna draft Slum's claws. No. I'm gonna draft.
That's part of it, dude. It's clawing.
I mean, this is kind of mysterious, kind of not. I mean, is it mysterious? It's confusing, but then it's not. So I don't know. Make of it what you will. I'm gonna say. Oh, can I say a basketball player though? Oh, you said with me.
If they're mysterious, absolutely.
I'm gonna say Jimmy Butler in honor of the trade,
Yeah,
but
okay, make a conspiracy.
but as a Pete Wentz, right?
Pete
Fallout
Wentz.
Boy one.
Questions? Ask for the mic.
Nah, I'm emo. Leave me alone.
Fallout Boy.
Like Rocker Jimmy.
Yeah, Rocker Jimmy.
Is it a mystery? Just
Emo Jimmy.
was
Sorry,
emo.
emo,
He was
Jimmy.
mysterious,
That's
yeah.
him.
Is there a mystery just because, like, why did he do that?
Yeah, well, he shocked people. He surprised people. What else? Other bags of tricks is he gonna pull out? Didn't he dress as like a Goku like anime character too recently?
He just has a bunch of crazy.
He is just mysterious in himself.
Okay,
What's the next thing?
Can we
he's
say
that's a good one.
that the
I like
conspiracy is that emo Jimmy is the real Jimmy?
Emo Jimmy.
That
is a conspiracy.
That is the real.
That's his true self. Jimmy. That he comes out now and he's like, I'm an emo boy.
That or is Jimmy gonna
I'm
come
open
out?
about it.
Is
It's
Jimmy
what I
gonna
do at
come out
home
with his own
when nobody's
band?
watching.
He might pop out with his own band, Jimmy something.
Eat World.
Well, I was gonna say that, but no. Jimmy, come on now. In emo mysterious mode.
The Jimmy Project. That doesn't sound emo enough. We need like
yeah, no, not the Jimmy. Okay.
The Jimmy effect. That's a little better.
The Jimmy.
That's a little better, yeah.
It's closer.
The Jimmy J.
The Jimmy Neutron.
The Jimmy Neutron.
Who we drafted multiple times, but
okay. All right,
so your pick, Ben?
Shit, I don't know. What's his name? Mulder? David Duchovny from X-Files?
But to the man I'd ruined, the man I'd chosen for him to replace.
Hey, Milk, let's play ball. Yo, home style. Cough up the rock.
Game. You know, if he could probably ball, and if not, he's at least probably got some good snarky remarks and stuff.
The X-Files guy, that's a good.
That's good.
He probably could ball. He probably could ball. He could hoop.
Yeah, that's the first thing that comes to mind. Very mysterious. They got a good, theme song there.
Yes. That's a good one.
And
okay,
that's what, my fourth. All right, cool.
Because I've drafted 3 positions, so this will be my 4th right here, and I'm going to draft Nosferatu.
Oh wow!
The vampire. He's been popping up. It's like a movie about him recently, but he's been in a shit ton of movies. He's very mysterious, bro. He's like this vampire motherfucker who like disappears and turns into a bat and then fucks people and bites on their neck and shit.
Yeah,
pretty sure. So,
get him.
And here's the thing with my team composition, I'll put him at the point guard because Shag and Scooby are gonna be scared shitless by him. Same with Courage.
This was the whole plan. Okay,
same with Courage.
Oh, and you fucking drafted a whole team of scaredy cats just to have
him run the point. Just to have him run the point, and I still have 2 more positions. No, wait, no, I don't. I still have another pick. I still have 1 more pick. So my plan's not complete yet.
Wow, I want to say that's some serious strategy. Give your props there, or
kind of came together.
Starting to see the vision, and I know it's not complete, but
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so my 4th pick for the draft is going to have to be. See, I wasn't thinking. I should have been thinking like Oren. If I had all those caps on, I would have really.
No, that's your problem.
I'm being robbed of my brain activity.
Elon was stealing your brain.
He really was. He really was. Wow, I feel rejuvenated. Thank you.
Now,
got my
all right, I'm gonna choose. Oh, I got the best fucking pick. As soon as I put this fucking hat on, it came back to me.
Yes,
all right, I grew up watching Nickelodeon. I was a Nickelodeon kid. Shout out 2000s, 90s babies.
Shout out
90s babies.
Take that.
I just want to say, we really live alone in the world. Alone in the world, and then a cat dog. Cat dog is mine.
One fine day with a woof and a purr, a baby was born and it caused a little stir. No blue buzzard, no three-eyed frog, just a feline canine little cat dog. Cat dog, cat dog. Alone in the world was a little cat dog.
There's one side is a cat, the other side is a dog.
That is very mysterious. How did they get that?
I think that counts as your last two picks, but that is pretty mysterious. How did they get that?
We never knew how they got
Wait. No, that's not two picks because that's they're one being.
They are one being. Like they have one set of or it's like my front legs and my back legs.
Where's the line drawn?
But they got two. Well,
two what? Two what? You never. Yeah.
They only have four.
But either of them could put their hands down, and the other could grab the ball. You know.
No, but then they can't walk.
Okay, so we could.
Yeah, you can count them as one, I guess.
Count them out. I'm just saying, like, we should argue that that's arguably like a one being.
So cat dog is my.
But you're right, it's two brains.
Yeah, it's two brains. It's two brains.
But yeah,
I don't want to think of anything else, so I'm not sure logistically how this works regarding like bodies of water and how far the court is from the Loch Ness.
Ooh.
But I'm gonna go ahead and take the Loch Ness monster as my center.
The grainy image appears to show a sinuous figure rising from the dark gray waters of the loch. It's unclear what type of animal the photograph reveals. But many researchers analyzing the photo believe it could be the latest evidence that confirms the existence of an infamous creature from lore and legend that is known as the Loch Ness Monster.
They can lock up Bigfoot. They can lock up Bigfoot.
Lock him up. You know what I'm saying?
I love that.
And just be a big head floating over the basket that'll slap everything away. Basically, is how I'm seeing that play out. Because he's just gonna be chilling in the lake, but giant being. And pretty, mysterious conspiracy. Was there ever a Loch Nessie type one?
What? Okay.
That was good.
That was my fifth.
That's a good one. That's a good pick.
Yeah.
That's a good pick. I am going to take someone to keep my vampire in check, and I'm going to get someone who has synergy with them. So I'm taking Batman.
I want you to tell all your friends about me.
What are you?
I'm Batman.
Because Batman, they both like bats. Him and Nosferatu, they're going to connect.
Okay.
And he's also going to protect my little guys from getting eaten. So, I'm taking Batman because he's going to... He's the last
the
piece
bridge
to my
between
team.
the bad people and the scared kids.
He's going to be able to talk to the little guys and show
He's
compassion.
a very mysterious guy.
And he'll protect
too,
them. And Batman is extremely mysterious. And he solves mysteries.
Yeah.
And he's a bat and he has smoke screens and shit. So, he is a mysterious dude. And he's the last piece. And he can, really... bring it together, because I don't even know Nosferatu speaks English, so you need someone who can translate.
Okay, yeah,
hold them in
true.
check, but still motivate the guys. Yeah, it's gonna work.
Nice.
That was good. Here's like a whole story.
Yeah, I can't remember who all of my team is enough to know what positions they are or how that fits together.
I know.
But
I'm like,
my team's positionless, but they got synergy. This is what I was
figure it out.
Mine are kind of all over the place. Okay, this is my last pick, I think. So that puts even more pressure.
I did think of a coach.
A coach? I didn't think of a coach.
Can I get the cat, please?
Cat police?
Cat police!
Cat police for Slum. That's actually a really good cat police sound. But I meant cat police.
Somebody called the cat police. He's out of line.
God damn, dude.
No, we meant the cap please.
Oh.
That's what I was saying. But I know it's
I did not get that. It was good.
Somebody call the cat police.
Somebody call the cat police. The cat police and cat police sound just like cat police. Cat police.
Cat police.
Capalese.
Capalese. Is that an Italian mobster family?
Sounds like it.
What, do you work for the Capalese?
Okay.
Bro, that's crazy, dude.
We really just want to take a stab at, current pop culture, what's popular now, what's trendy. This may be a few months behind.
Mysterious?
Actually, I want to take the Menendez brothers, but I want to take the one with the dad or the tall brother, Eric, who was more mysterious.
Mysterious.
Eric and Lyle.
I thought you were going to take Luigi for a second. But,
but anyway, he's mysterious. The one who was always kind of making that one face.
The taller, brooding one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tightly flow like a mic, like a vandal. Light up a stage and wax a chump like a candle. Play a dope melody. Anything less than the best is a felony.
Exactly. He's a little mysterious. You're like, did he do this? Like, well, I mean, they did it, but
they killed their parents, but kind of how abused were they? You can't tell how fucked up the people they are.
And he's got some height.
A little, mystery, conspiracy vibe. I'm buying it.
And I feel like he'll get his way a lot. He'll get his way. He has makes the puppy dog look, and he'll get rid of all the text and all the challenges.
he'll be brutally fouling people and getting away with it.
That's what I meant. Yeah, exactly.
Thank you. Nice. Well, I'm gonna force you guys to think of a coach just because I got the first pick and I'm gonna take the Ancient Aliens guy.
The only question is when. Hey, we were visited by ETs. It's the only conclusion that you can draw. And I turn on the lighter and it didn't work. God, nudge, nudge. If I were on a foreign planet, flying serpents actually exist. There is no other way. A two-headed dog with 6 legs. I mean, that's spooky. Well, story's over.
Oh my God.
George Stephanopoulos.
Whatever his name is.
George Stephanopoulos, dude.
He seems like the perfect, mystery investigator kind of dude to have in the mystery tournament going on among mysterious teams. So, yeah, that.
That's pretty awesome.
Okay.
I love that. Went sort of a different way, but not too far. I went David Blaine.
Hey, I'm taking a street magic special. You want to see some magic?
Oh my God, you're David Blaine!
Tiny magnets placed on the ball, ensuring a strong attraction to the metal rim. Watch. And that's exactly what he wants. Step here, launch there. Cornerstone of all magic.
Very mysterious, very athletic.
Good.
The dude
as your coach,
as my coach,
he's gonna figure it all out and maybe disappear when they lose.
He seems like a cool guy.
You guys are down 20 with 2 minutes left, and you're like, "Coach, what do we?" He's just gone. He's just like,
oh my God, that's absolutely insane.
Also, I feel like if the guys are, you can motivate them. He's a good guy. You can do magic tricks on their mind and hypnotize them to score 50. Yeah. He's a good guy, and that's going to be
maybe hypnotize the ref into making the calls he wants.
Absolutely, dude. And if he puts his mind to playing the game of basketball, he's going to crush it because he was survived an insane amount of minutes underwater. And
yeah, he did all those crazy feats of endurance things.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
you got a coach?
I think I just came up with one.
Where'd you go?
Oh, let's confirm it. Okay. What's the guy's name? I don't know if it's Palucci. Maybe that's not it. But
Woodward and
I want the main character from Monk. I want him as my
Hello, Adrian.
Yeah, bros.
are you doing?
I can't wait. I think he knows we're onto him.
What about the girls?
Okay. Ref! Time!
On the clock! Get it in! Shoot! Shoot! Shoot him!
Oh! That's amazing.
Adrian Monk.
Monk.
He was just talking about Tony
Shalhoub. He literally...
Hey, shout out to Malik Monk, the winner of the NBA Tony Shalhoub Award.
Oh, yes. So...
for this year. And most years, probably.
Congratulations.
Because he just figures shit out. And he's calm and relaxed, and he'll understand. Coach. He'll be like, "Oh, I feel like we should do this."
He'll drop the dopest plays.
Literally, and it'll be that easy.
He's a genius for sure, but he might just get like neurotically stuck on something stupid and distracted the whole game, and like
I'm willing to
spend the whole game like wiping a spot on the court.
I'm willing to take the risk. We'll risk that for the greatness.
The towel boy misses it.
Yes. You know what? He's going to represent.
He's going to get ejected for the game.
Stand strong, okay?
Oh, that's a good one.
He'll get ejected for stepping on the court during the play too many times for like fixing people's shorts or something that are uneven.
You know what? He might have some quirks, but they understand and they accept him.
I'm dying, dude. That's so.
Yeah, he's quirky. But he makes for a great coach. Watch.
Yeah.
All right, I'm rounding it out.
You just make sure you have a strong assistant coach ready to step in when he gets ejected over something stupid.
I should probably think of a backup coach. I should probably think of a backup for bonus points. Go on. You guys can.
It can be his assistant Sharon. All right. Well, I think we got some good teams.
Good teams.
I started with one. Yeah.
Who's that again?
The Ancient Aliens guy.
Oh my god!
Dude, he's gonna be on the court in the interview with his hair up.
His plays are gonna be completely insane. It make no sense.
Bro, I love this guy. He'll be like, ancient astronaut theorists believe. My team is not down.
He's like, you're gonna throw the ball directly out of bounds. It's gonna come from another dimension right back to you. And they're like, I don't think that's gonna work.
It would be like, yo, mainstream scientists would have you believe
that 3-point shots are valuable. But let me tell you,
somebody will believe it.
You actually want to shoot from behind the basket. They'll never see it coming.
This is fucking hilarious.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude, that's so
this is
a revolutionary new offense.
We need to take this thing off of him. Hold on. We'll put this on the ground for a bit.
No, I need it.
Okay. Eric needed. He had too much of it. That's all.
Oh, that is fucking funny.
Okay, now I've calmed down.
There we are. Wow.
All right, I think
we get caught up in the lore. You know, it's
the lore.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, we hope you enjoyed this draft. I think this is one of our more creative ones. I really loved it. I feel like I said it every time, but. Really though, this one for real.
Alright, yeah, I think solid episode. Nugs are gonna keep killing it.
Yes, they will.
They should.
Unless something mysterious happens. And looking forward to see how the Luka Lakers and the AD Mavs look. That'll be fun too.
True,
so,
yes.
I think the Fox Wemby Spurs are playing already today, if that's not over.
We're up, we're up 150. Fourth quarter just started.
Oh, let's go.
All right, well, we're going to watch the end of that game then, I guess. And you guys stay high on nugs.
Mysterious.